And both teams going through their pregame ritual. Everyone from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And there's Bottoms, and it's Cunningham, and it's Duren in at the 5 spot. Now, here's Garland, and it's Leonard top of the key. We are starting to approach the halfway point of the season, DB, but the excitement has not diminished around here.
It has not in any way, shape, or form. This season has been thrilling to watch. To me, it feels like the league as a whole has really stepped up a level.
Now here's Lee. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Here's Cunningham. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. We play just over a minute here in the first. It's stolen by Duren. Cunningham with it. Leonard picks him up. Here's Bottoms. Drops in the tray.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now, here's Garland. He's covered closely. They set the pick. Leonard, the basket, Mr. Fundamentals. It's stolen by Duren. Pulls up on the wing. Rebound by the Clippers. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this. It looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Dunn misses.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
It's Garland. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Boy, Kawhi helping to set the tone with that kind of energy, creating second chances. Nicely done.
Lee is screen on down. To the middle, and stolen by Leonard. And pushing it out, here's Los Angeles. Duren pulls it in.
Boy, that's brutal. 1 for 5 to start. You have got to find your footing offensively.
Thompson passes to Duren. On against Cunningham. 6 to shoot. There's the lob to Duren. Inside, here's Dunn. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Thompson with it. Garland picks him up.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
The Pistons shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Two shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, it seems like the entire Western Conference looked to bolster their front courts last offseason, and the Clippers were no different. Between trading for John Collins and signing Brook Lopez, they have substantially fortified their front line with size and skill.
A veteran-heavy roster. Thank you for the update, Shams. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Bottoms. Last game we saw him score 32. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. No good from Lee. Clippers trail by 5. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Uses the gas to finish the line.
If there's a size advantage, you attack immediately.
Now Thompson. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson...
Fundamental. And the layup's good off the glass. Mr. Fundamentals got his second basket of the game.
And they scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Over in the corner, Cunningham. Got a hand on it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up.
And right now for the Clippers, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the miss by Kate Cunningham.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Thompson looking for an opening. A nice shot by Bottoms. Bottoms got 6.
One thing I really like about Ausar Thompson, he's a team-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.
And Tyronn Lue wants to time out. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Over the last month, he has been spectacular. He's putting up 29 points a game, almost 2.5 steals and 4 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
Now, here's Dunn. 11 points for him in that last game against Portland. A pass to Mr. Fundamental. 8 feet away. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dunn. 6 points for Mr. Fundamental.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
To Cunningham. Here's Bottoms. He's off on that one. Garland with the defensive effort. And, Gia, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Now here's Thompson. Oh, objection by Collins.
Collins with the denial. How about that rim protection?
Lee up top. Back to Cunningham. Here's Bottoms. Duran trying to break free. A nice shot by Bottoms. Bottoms got his 3rd basket of the night. And so Garland will bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 6. Pass to Collins. against Lee. Garland. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lee in the posts. He's guarded by Collins. Lee passes to Boggs. Pistons passing it around. Lee outside. The putback. Good positioning on the putback. And now it's an 8-point Piston lead.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Now, here's Collins. No scoring in this one. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
2 shots.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And the first one at the line is good. Miller's checked in for Los Angeles. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Garland. Then for the Pistons, Stewart's checked in for Jalen Duren. Harris comes in for Lee. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Bottoms. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Harris dishes to Cunningham. Back to Harris. Down low. John Collins. And now look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month.
Shooting
The Clippers, number 1.
Offensively, people are moving without the ball, making the extra pass, and that's led to a high shooting percentage for them, really, over the last month.
2 shots. Last on the first.
The first one falls. And Los Angeles with some changes. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Mr. Fundamentals. And Beal subbed in for John Collins. No good on the second free throw. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. 2 free throws.
And a moment here to see numbers for Leonard. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And yeah, he's one of the better steal guys in the league, constantly getting his hands in there. And as a ball handler, you have to respect him at all times. That's good from Harris.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the stripe.
And Harris drops them both.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Now here's Beal. 8 points his last outing. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Harris. Harris against Leonard. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Harris.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Robinson kicks to Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Here's Mathurin. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Detroit leading by 10. Cunningham outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but They were only able to split the series last year.
You wonder if they're looking to take control of this one early. And when you have more talent, you want to keep the other guys from gaining any confidence.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. The Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being away. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Back over to you.
And looking to protect it. Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Cunningham. After the made shot from Bradley Beal. Stewart with the screen on Leonard. Stewart.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Jones. Nothing on the board. Beal, the pass to Mathurin. Just 4 to shoot. Jones sets the pick for Mathurin. Good on the shot. That shaves the lead to single digits.
A lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Harris against Leonard. Harris inside. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
Well, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Beal taking his time here. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First
It's
personal
going to be
foul.
on Kate Cunningham.
Second team
Yeah,
foul.
Bradley Beal's versatility at the
Hit the
offensive
line for
end
your
is just
Clippers.
so valuable. He can
Bradley
shoot it,
Beal.
he can drive it,
Taking
make
two
plays for
shots.
others, and he's smart.
And that one misses.
Bradley Beal entered the NBA as a sweet shooter, but consistent work and improvement has turned this guy into an absolutely lethal threat from everywhere on the floor.
Good on the second free throw. 36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. On the way, Harris. Leonard with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Beal. Finished off the break. Here's the
When the ball hits Mathurin's hands, you know he's looking to finish. But I love he spots his teammate and delivers the basketball. Nicely done.
Now, here's Cunningham. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Stewart with the screen on Beal. Shot clock at 5. Cunningham. And that one's on target from the wing. And the Pistons lead by 8.
This guy can really make it happen from the mid-range.
And that does it for the first quarter. Pistons lead by 8. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. So far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's Tyronn Lue. Leonard is up to Collins. It's Mr. Fundamentals. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's done in at the point guard position. And Detroit has possession after the Clippers pick up 2. Here's Lee outside. Mr. Fundamentals grabs the ball. Clippers trail by 6. Beal the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. There's a screen by Collins. Here's Dunn. Again, Los Angeles.
The defense has to be better. Dunn is such a quick release on these mid-range jumpers.
On the wing, Harris. And the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Jordan Miller.
Outstanding job there
Personal
of
foul.
taking the harm
First
and
team
still
foul.
able to finish.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Tobias
Gotta
Harris.
admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That's good from Harris. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Now, here's Collins. Will he have to score?
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Jordan, the pass to Bobbles. On the way, Harris. Harris drives the double. Here's Bottoms. He's guarded by Collins. Hits it from three-point range.
3 points.
And now a 10-point Detroit lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now, here's Collins. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Bottoms can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Mr. Fundamentals passes to Beal. Clippers moving the ball around. There's the triple. And the Clippers miss again.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Harris kicks to Jenkins. Here's the three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Mr. Fundamentals got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lobbed up there for Collins. It's stolen by Jenkins. Lee outside. Jenkins with it. Still without a basket. Durham sets the screen for Harris. Mr. Fundamentals grabs the board. Mr. Fundamentals got his 5th rebound in this one. Dunn passes to Beal. And here's Miller. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He had 37 points last game out. Trying to end the drought. Rebound by the Pistons. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. There's Bottoms. 8 points for him. Misses the baby hook. And doors were early on in Chris Dunn's career, but is it fair to say many wondered if it might be short-lived?
Oh, there's no doubt, Kevin. Remember, this guy was at one point the 5th pick in the league, and there were questions about the offensive end of the floor. But give Chris credit. His defense has carved out minutes for him, and he's worked diligently to become a better offensive player.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
All right, fans. It's dance time. Get ready to dance. You know, like everyone's watching. Keep on dancing. You need dance lessons. Bring those moves.
He's putting up 29 points a game, 12 rebounds, and almost 3 steals. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
Now, here's Collins. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing to the inside. They need this. And finish off by Collins.
John Collins has tremendous vertical going off right there.
Harris is screen on done. And stolen by Miller. Outside, Beal. Dunn, right side. Outside, Beal. The tray. Detroit with the rebound. Lee's got his 4th rebound in this one.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Boy, a very quiet start, but it looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 13-point game. Miller outside. A pass to Mr. Fundamental. You can't get that one to fall. A defense that time from Durant. Miller's the lob to Durant. And it's Beal in the corner. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Detroit with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Harris kicks to Jenkins. Pass to Bottoms. His 3 pointers off the mark.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Outside, Beal. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Misses from close range. Harris looking it over. Pass to Jenkins. Back to Harris. Here's Bottoms. Dunn covering. Here's Bottoms. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bottoms got 4 this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And Teron Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Hey there, man. Let's get ready to cheer on your crew. Let's get loud.
Checked in for John Collins. Leonard comes in for Miller. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's Garland in for Chris Dunn. And then for Detroit, Ausar Thompson comes in for Harris. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. Now, here's Garland. He has yet to score. Bounce pass, Mathurin.
That's great.
There's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And
checking out some numbers for him.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Thompson. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Duran the pass to Bottoms. Back to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
And here is Garland. Last time out, he had 13 points. Outside Mathurin. There's a good screen. Back to Garland. To end the drought. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. The Clippers have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
2 shots. And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First one falls for him. TB, given his accuracy, do you think Darius Garland will ever be in the 50-40-90 club?
You know what, Kevin? I think very few people have ever done it. Do I believe Darius Garland has the talent to do it? No question about it. He is a tremendous shooter and an electric young guard in this league.
Free throw's good from Garland.
Boy, Darius Garland is a fantastic scorer already, and I think there's tremendous upside yet.
Pass to Bottom. Now Cunningham, guarded by Garland. Out to Lee from outside the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lee's got 9 points in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's Bottoms, and he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Mathurin. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging 15 points a game.
And just a strong finish to be just one step behind on that play.
And Greg, that's all he needed. That's a dunk this crowd will remember for a while. Cunningham against Garland. Leonard, no luck.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Bottom. No good with the triple. Clippers trail by 18. And Leonard has it in the corner. Cunningham against Garland. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Ball screen. He gets 6 for 11 in the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Cunningham passes to Lee, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Lee's got 11 points.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
There's 1:59 left in the first half of basketball.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Kevin, back over to you.
Establishing the mindset. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. .124 left here in the second. Garland, the pass to Leonard. Yep, it counts.
Instead of going ISO, make a play for someone else.
Pistons lead by 16. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Three-point attempt, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best. In fourth, the Pistons.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
On defense, the Clippers. They trail by 16. Pistons passing it around. Lee outside. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was touched by Lee.
You have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
Here's Garland. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game. Pass to Leonard. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Clock at 4. Shot from the wing. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
There's Bottoms, guarded by Garland. Here's Bottoms. He's got 14. Cunningham passes to Durant. Pulls up from the corner. Bottoms can't get it to go. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Pistons ahead. Up by 16. 31. Step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. Oh, didn't look next up. Yeah, let's hear it for the participant.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest.
I remember when three-point shooters were just specialists, but now everyone's doing it. Hard to narrow down this list.
Yeah, but usually you have to be a truly elite shooter to win this event. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Pistons.
It starts with their rebounding. They're controlling the glass. That gives you those extra possessions.
Yeah, they're doing the dirty work, plain and simple.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been quite a game for Bottoms.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but, boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Clippers trail by 16. Tipping off the second half. Here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. We got Thompson. Lee out there with Durant. And it's Cunningham, and it's Bottoms with the 2. And of course, when he's feeling good, Kawhi Leonard, still one of the toughest matchups in the NBA.
You know what, Kevin? The way he's battled through injuries and the game's still important enough to him that he's stuck around. And you're so right. When he is healthy, he remains a two-way force. This guy is an absolute Hall of Famer.
2.
That free throw good from Leonard.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
on both.
Watching Kawhi enter the league as a lockdown defender and now become an all-around champion. Boy, what a career he has had.
Pass to Bottom. Uses more than to slam it down.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Outside Collins. Screen by Leonard. Collins gets to Garland. Good on the three-point shot. Garland's got 5 now.
But it's so aggressive at the arc. Darius Garland never shy about letting it fly.
Cunningham dishes it to Lee. And stolen by John. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Cunningham with some nice D.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Number 21.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Detroit. On Tuesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Thursday, they'll be playing against Tyler Hero and the Miami Heat.
Take a break. Take a break.
Cleveland,
Two shots.
That's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
He misses the free throw. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. So a lot to appreciate here, Doris, in the game of John Collins. He has been a highly productive pro.
He's been a consistent rebounder. We know he can make shots on the face-up game on the offensive end of the floor. And you're right, there's been a consistent 16 points, 8 boards right in that vicinity since he's entered the league.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Dunn, and he uses the glass.
I really admire the poise of Chris Dunn, appearing totally comfortable in the paint.
Pass to Bottom. Shoots a fader, and he can't bank that one in. Clippers trail by 13. Now Garland. Outside Collins. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And it's good. 2 points. And that's 15 points for Mr. Fundamentals.
Here's the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Thompson with the bucket.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Garland, the pass to Dunn. Leonard against Lee. 6 on the shot clock. On top, Leonard, covered by Lee, and it's Leonard missing.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Bottoms can't get it to go.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then, it's been a little bit of a struggle.
Mr. Fundamentals passes to Garland. And the shot goes in. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
To Cunningham. A 3 off the mark. Clippers trail by 11. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Dunn. They set the screen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Chris Dunn brings professional size, so a little contact on the interior will not bother him.
It's his first trip to the line. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments to check in with his team and
like it's the weekend.
Mr. Fundamentals. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Averaging 36, 13 rebounds, and 7 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
Well, free throw drops in for Dunn.
Let's remember, Chris Dunn is a guy who is always hunting for steals. He's got elite anticipation, so disruptive on the defensive end.
And so Dunn nails both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Thompson sets the pick for Cunningham. And stolen by Leonard. Outside Garland. Back to Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Defended by Duren. And the call is going to be, yes, it is an illegal screen.
The most common call you'll see in the NBA. That thing wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Duren's checked in.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Leonard looking over the floor. Shot by Mr. Fundamentals. No good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
It's stolen by Mathurin. He was coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Sarge Thompson.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Detroit.
And look at how aggressive they were defensively, forcing mistakes and turning those mistakes into points.
But they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
Both free throws good from Garland. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Cunningham. And contact on the shot, so he'll go shoot for the first hit. Here's Garland picking up. Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
The former #1 overall pick in 21.
Take a break.
Last season,
Take a break.
His first All-Star
Two
appearance,
shots.
and he's only getting started.
That's good from Cunningham.
And you gotta love Cunningham with the way that he's just always under control. He wants to play at his pace, methodically breaking down the defense.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 6. A pass to Mr. Fundamental. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal foul.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and look at the NBA's best rebounding teams for this last month. The Pistons second.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Cunningham. He has 6. Pass to Duren. Here's Bottoms. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Foul to the Pistons. Number 13, first personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for 2, number 21.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Lee outside. And the foul call on Cole. That is his first foul of the game.
And now away from being in the penalty.
There's the walk to Duren.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Duren against Garland. Collins a screen on Duren. Here's Garland. Pass to Leonard. 5 on the clock. That one drops for Leonard. Leonard's got 8 points.
Once Kawhi Leonard gets to the interior, this guy's so tough to keep from scoring.
Here's Bottoms. He's got 18 to the paint. And there's the foul on John Collins.
John Collins.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
On defense, the Clippers. It's a 3-point game. Cunningham against Garland. Shot clock at 3. Lets it go from the wing.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Bringing up 3.
You put a difficult first half behind you, and you get busy in the second half. You love that mental toughness.
Pass to Bottom. Pass to Cunningham. Now, here's Duren. Pistons passing it around. No good from Lee. Outside Mathurin. Outside Collins. Back to Mathurin. Lee against Leonard. Down low. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And he chooses to take a nice feed on the run.
You talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, the start is so many mistakes. They'll now find a way where everything's working. It allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Here we go, fans. Let's get loud for your Clippers.
basketball been for him? He's putting up about 8 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Leonard against Lee. Here's Bottoms. Detroit, no good that time either.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And that one's good. Leonard.
It looks like they left a defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Now, here's Cunningham. He has 6.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Mathurin. The lead is 2. A pass to Mr. Fundamental. There it goes. Jamming that one up.
Afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Now, here's Durham. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Here's Garland. Collins a screen on Lee. Leonard the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. And he banks into it. Mr. Fundamentals got 12 points in just the second hit.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Mathurin passes to Collins. Outside Mathurin. A pass to Mr. Fundamental. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he makes that one.
Well, the guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Cunningham looking around. He had a nice open look right there. Bottoms got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
Collins setting the pick for Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
4th personal foul.
And with a quick break in the action, let's now take a look at the top rookie free throw shooters in the NBA. Take a look at Bottoms, 4th in the league, as consistent as they've been at the free throw line.
And really, he needs to continue getting to the free throw line as much as possible because he's pretty deadly once he gets there.
Free throw drops for Leonard.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Miller's checked in for John Collins. And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Duran. Harris comes in for Lee. Robinson's checked in for Bottoms. And it's Jenkins in for Cade Cunningham. No free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Robinson a screen on Garland. Lets the 3 fly. Mr. Fundamentals grabs the ball. Clippers leading by 5. Pass to Garland. Miller outside. Back to Garland. Inside. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. That one goes. Mr. Fundamentals got 29.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Jenkins the pass to Stewart. And here is Robinson. Here's Jenkins. Offline with his 3. Garland with it. He's picked up by Jenkins. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Takes the 3. Out to Miller. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Wow, showing the ability to create for himself and others. Darius Garland, good court awareness.
Now Harris He's got 5. For 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Harris has got 8.
You can't just stop when there's a quick setup. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Jerron Lewis going with. They've got Mr. Fundamentals. Miller is out there with Derek Jones. Then there's Bennedict Mathurin. And it's Garland in at point guard. And the Clippers have possession. Following the 3 by Detroit. Mr. Fundamentals.
The kind of aggressive defense they need to come to the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
To the inside. And Lee with the stuff.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
Outside Garland. Mathurin with a screen for Garland. Releases. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
Stewart gets the lead. Another 3 for Detroit.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Mathurin with the ball. Covered by Cunningham. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Rebound by the Pistons. Lee's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Lee to take the lead. They get the rebound. Bottoms the pass to Lee. Cunningham against Mathurin. Cunningham's shot is off. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Garland finds Mathurin. Rebound by the Pistons. To the paint. And Lee with the stuff.
Assisted by
an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes run so far. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Mr. Fundamentals got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And J.D. Bickerstaff is calling a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
And please give me a round of applause for the Clippers Youth Team.
Maybe Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Los Angeles on D. Here's Cunningham. Mathurin with some nice defense.
Oh, he will kick himself for that one. That was a tremendous opportunity.
Well, wide open look here for Garland. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Now, here's Cunningham. Stewart with the screen on Garland. And they double up Cunningham. Bottoms the pass to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Mr. Fundamentals grabs the board. Mr. Fundamentals got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Now, here's Garland. A pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Out to Miller. Fires the three. No good there.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Harris passes to Lee. And Lee with the stop.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Garland after the basket by Detroit. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And he's in. And with a big dunk of his own.
Just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Garland. A pass to Mr. Fundamental. Cunningham against Garland. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. It's blocked. Here's Bottoms to the middle. It's stolen by Jones. Outside Garland. A pass to Mr. Fundamental. Clock at 6. Outside Garland. It's hauled in by Stewart.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Stewart's got it all tied up now for Detroit.
And that's about Coach Burke's defense. I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Shoots from the elbow, and Lee pulls it down. Lee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Cunningham outside. Pass to Stewart. Here's Bottoms, defended by Mathurin.
Number 13.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Now, here is Miller. A pass to Mr. Fundamental. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Defensive foul.
Shots are just flowing through him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And Los Angeles with some changes. John Collins, he's checked in for Jones. Leonard comes in for Miller. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. Detroit also making some changes. Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. And it's Thompson in for Harris. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. Cunningham on the wing. Dunn Harlan.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Now, here's Collins. Done outside. 4 on the shot clock. Mr. Fundamentals. That's in. They're off an assist from 44 points from Mr. Fundamentals.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
To Cunningham. To the inside. It's stolen by Duren. Driving in. Lee passes to Bottoms. And it's blocked. And they get it back to the wing right side. And another shot. And that's good off the glass that time. Bottoms got 28 points for the game. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Collins kicks to Leonard. In the paint.
Kawhi Leonard has been in so many big-time situations. How confident is he right there?
That'll be a
J.D. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away.
It's time for this game. You know, if you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Let's see the moves. Everybody, get that! You're offbeat. You have the camera on you. Let's hear it for all the dancers.
Lee against Leonard. There's Bottoms. Duren with it. 5 to shoot. Cunningham. Great team.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment, in this game. You have to be on the same page.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Clippers leading by 3. And here is Garland. Finishes inside.
This guy just isn't missing today. I mean, what a day he's had from the field.
And his shooting is the only reason this game is as close as it is. He's been Mr. Reliable offensively.
Now, here's Duren. Cunningham. The putback. He shoots in for the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the leader.
He's ferocious when the ball goes up.
Fifth personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, number 21, taking 2 shots.
one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Good, and both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Oh, and he cannot get the layup. LA's gotten off their 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now, Garland. And it's blocked. Garland. Cunningham inside.
Oh, that is big time by a big-time player. Cunningham loves the money.
Dunn sets a screen for Garland. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Defended by Garland.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possession from this point on. Yeah, the defender. This is where their depth really comes into play. They got such talent at that position. Love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. No luck that time either. Detroit with the ball to tie it up.
Number 14.
High pressure moments. That's a big time play.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page.
Attention everyone. We've got the Hoop Crew on the court now. Let's get excited. Attention everyone. We've got your Hoop Crew ready to go. Let's hear it for them.
Seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now, here's Garland. Guarded close. Shot clock at 6. Yep, he is putting on a show. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
If they want to, I think they'll try and send it to overtime. The defenders don't want to foul in this situation, so you should be able to get a good look inside. There are so many times when you see these tight games at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Kawhi, as this team continues to prepare for playoff basketball, what are the habits you're trying to establish?
Just playing the same way every night. Even tonight, we felt like we didn't play too hard. So we just want to be consistent and just keep getting better at playing hard and playing smart every game.
Consistency is key. Thanks, Kawhi.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And now, our player of the game, Mr. Fundamentals.